Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on EMXC. Before I get started, I would like to note to please check my IRP disclaimer. With that being said, for those of you that follow my videos, you know I did this one a couple days ago when it was knocking on the door of 0008. And well, let me just do this. I'll just put out this was an area of resistance for us, and I talked about how it's clearly a stubborn level, but if the bulls could push through, then you could expect to see a nice little surge from that. So here's what the chart looked like. Like I said, the last time we did it, we had this 50-day simple moving average, which is that purple line there, sloping down towards us. The next day, creeped up above it, and then tried to pull back, and the bears tried to force it to close below this 0008, but it held. So on this day here, this is when the 0008 turned into the crucial level of support. So what I'm going to do is make that an extra thick green line now, because that represents our key level of support. And then today, check out this, the volume really started to pour in, and once again you can see that the price back tested it. So the bears tried to push it back below 0008, but the bulls didn't budge. So it looks like now 0008 has become a very solid level of support, and from that break the price made a very nice percentage move all the way up to 0012. But the key thing here is the volume, and the reason I say that is it shows that interest is growing. If a stock doesn't have any interest, then there's not going to be any volume. But with this increase in volume, it shows that interest in the stock is growing. There's more eyeballs on it. It's popping up on more people's scanners and all that good stuff. So it's a great sign when you see volume surge like this with this stock. So in terms of supports, the key level is just simply going to be this 888 level, like it was back here in November and December. And like I pointed out, the bears tried to push it down through there a couple days already, but it does look like the bulls are putting up a nice fortress there and not giving the bears any leeway. Now in terms of resistance levels, things are starting to really look up here. There is a little minor one here at 0012. So that's nothing to freak out about. It makes sense why the price did get rejected there. I'm going to leave this line skinny just because with another big surge like this, I don't think 0012 will put up much of a fight. But if you look back here, you can see that a couple days the price did try to get through there and it couldn't quite do it. So there is a price history here with 0012. But after 0012, really the next level is not up right until the 002 area. Which you can see was where these highs were. So percentage speaking, that is a huge possible move there. And it probably will be a pretty decent level of resistance, but nonetheless, you can see that the 200-day basically corresponds with it, slightly under it at 0.0019. But with a break here, a lot of room to run. And this is almost, you could consider it a miniature blue sky breakout, because there's so much, real estate here between these two levels of resistance where, things could really get exciting. But of course, volume's going to need to remain strong. Is it going to need to keep increasing every day? I don't know about that, but, the stronger it is, the faster it's going to get up there. And more importantly, the more volume there is, the more scanners it's going to come across. And the more scanners it comes across, the better the chance that people see and want to jump in. And then all of a sudden, with a breakout comes momentum. And if you've been around penny land for a while, you know that sub-penny stocks can really get moving based on just momentum alone, because people love playing a good momentum sub-penny stock. And it's, taken a very good first step, a couple days ago when it, started to get some nice volume surges coming in. And then today it kind of took that next step of really starting to put itself out there. And this evening I'm sure it'll come across quite a few people's volume alerts and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. Obviously there's still work to be done. Still got to get through 0012. But as is pointed out, big real estate in between these two levels of resistance. So worth keeping an eye on and watching. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. But real quick, in a nutshell, 0008 is going to be the key support. The minor resistance is 0012, and then the next big major resistance is not all the way up here until 0.002. So it could get pretty exciting. Shoot me any questions if you have them. If not, once more, this was EMXC. Thanks for listening.